Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be actually a really cool unboxing. I got a AOK package from one of the people that watches my channel, and I guess they like my channel, so they sent me a free package. And it's got these cool stamps, like it's like a like like kind of the hologram, not hologram, like lenticular. That's the word I'm looking for. Lenticular. And then it has like the hologram here. So that's kind of cool. I thought that was really awesome. So I'm excited to find out what this is. It was from the Pundam. I'm hopefully saying that right. You can follow him on Instagram. He has lots of really great stuff actually that he shows on Instagram. And it's just the and then pun I am. Okay, so check him out. And then I got this huge unboxing from collectorscomics.com. It's Dave. I think he does the channel. It's Comic Book Investments. And it's a channel that I want to do a collaboration with. I was hoping to do a collaboration where I show this book, but I'm too excited to wait. So I was waiting for him to get back to me and say, hey. I will probably talk about this with him at a later date as well. But this is going to be this is actually a pretty big grail. And it's 2 books inside, but it's a big grail. It's a major grail, really rare book, awesome book. So 2 cool unboxings to do, and I'll show you what's inside. So we'll start with this one, the AOK. Shoot, I gotta get my knife, a trusty knife. And I was a little bit surprised by this one because he contacted me on Instagram and he said, I have something I want to send to you. And he's also Canadian, so he's like, yeah, I don't mind sending it to you. I'm like, okay, sure. I don't mind free stuff. Like I enjoy free stuff. I like when people send me free stuff. I can't help but enjoy free stuff. Oh wow, this is interesting. Not something. So he was asking if it was something I had already, and I do not have this. But it's very much in my the kind of comics that I collect. I guess he knows the stuff that I collect, which is kind of funny. It's almost embarrassing because it's a very good girl art kind of cover. Very sexy cover. She's got like a ripped top and very, very short shorts. Lots of leg. Very nice. I'm not sure who did this cover. I'm just trying to find out who the artist is of the cover. Alex Lee is the cover artist. So just a really interesting one. This is, can't see with the tape on the cover. One sec here. Andrea D. I don't know this comic at all, but it's very interesting, very high grade. Looks quite solid. So it's very nice. I mean, really nice that he sent me this, knowing the kind of style of art that I like, and I'll probably display this in my comic room because it's kind of cool. Not sure what my wife will think, but she's not so cool on the good girl art, but I like it. So this is really nice. Thank you, by the way. I want to say thanks again for this. I really appreciate it. I really I love these free things. It's something I can break to the family. Oh yes, my channel does have some purpose. People send me stuff, and it's always good because they don't really see the value in me doing this comic channel. So it's always good to have something that says, hey, look, people appreciate the stuff. Maybe you guys, my family, doesn't really appreciate my comic channel, but at least other people do, and I appreciate the fact that you guys appreciate this channel. So thanks for that. Okay, now let's get into the big unboxing. This one is quite major. It's actually 2 books inside, and one is like kind of a cool book, but it's not like a super valuable book, but it is a cool book. So, pretty easy to get through all that. And so this is actually, the story behind this is kind of funny because this is a book that I've wanted since I was a kid. And It's one that actually my dad probably had in his collection. My dad, like my collection of comics when I was a kid was like Gold Key and all these kind of like Donald Duck, Uncle Scrooge, Richie Rich, like Harvey stuff, and just like all the all those kind of books, like very child friendly books. Well, my dad's childhood was even more so. Like his parents were even more strict about comics, and they would only get him uh like Little Lulu and stuff like that. It's like really tame comics. Well, uh, Richie Rich, who is a character that I collected and really enjoy, his first appearance was actually in a comic kind of similar to Little Lou. It's called Little Dot, and this is it, Little Dot #1, and this is actually the first appearance of Richie Rich and Lota. So not as familiar with her, but I really like Richie Rich. I always like these kind of characters that are super rich, like Batman, I guess, and they basically use their money to do crazy, wonderful things and have wonderful adventures. I always thought that was fun. So this is Little Dot #1. It's not a high grade. It's like a 2.5, but it is such a rare, rare comic. This is just one that you just don't see that often. And it's a pretty expensive comic because it is so rare. And it presents really nice. Actually, I'll show you the back as well. For a 2.5, it's hard to figure out why it's a 2.5. It could be because the pages are slightly brittle, and sometimes that brings down the grading. And it looks like there's a bit of a spine split at the bottom here. But other than that, pretty solid. I would actually say it's a bit undergraded. So yeah, it's a very nice book. And the colors on it are very, very sharp. So thanks, Dave, for that. Actually, it was kind of funny. When he sent me these books, he actually sent it like, over a month ago. And what happened was he sent it like the fastest way. He sent it by FedEx. And FedEx, they shipped it, and then they shipped it back to him. So it was like, why they did that, I don't know. But they messed up, and they shipped it back to him, and then it just sort of got lost for a little while, and he got it back. Then he's like he said, okay, I'm not going to use FedEx anymore. And then he sent it by USPS. And yeah, it just eventually got here. So I was like, and USPS has really bad tracking. Like their tracking is like not updated, and it doesn't really give you a sense of when the package will arrive. So it actually arrived in Canada, like really close to me, like a week ago. And it took like a whole week for them to actually get it to my local post office. So I thought that was a little strange, but it got here. That's the key. Okay, so I was happy about that. So I really appreciate his patience sending a package to Canada, because it's always annoying sending things to Canada. Okay, so the next book from him, as I said, this is actually I already showed the major book, but this is one that I always liked. Just because of the cover. It's a pure cover buy. It's a series that I'm actually collecting as well. And it's Eerie #17. And I like this book for a couple of reasons. So first reason, it's the last in the series. So I'm a completist. I always like to get the whole collection of whatever it is. I always like to get the first book and the last book. It's kind of a weird thing I do. And then I work my way in, or get the keys, and then, try to get all the keys for that collection. So I really like Eerie as a series. It's got that classic pre-code horror kind of covers and stuff. I really like this cover. It's got like the skull cover. It's like, and it's got like another little skull going on here. It's like the, fortune teller, and the skull comes out, kind of scares the girl. But I like it because it's also a headlight cover. I like the good girl art headlight cover kind of thing. So this is one of those things where it's got that classic good girl art cover. And I really like that. I think that's really kind of cool. So this is Erie number 17. And I'll show you the back. Nothing really special if you want to go to the circus. There's a nice circus background. And it's from 1954. So a really great book. The Archie book, just to give you a sense of the Archie book, how old it is, it's from 1953. So this is like golden age, cool character. First appearance of Richie Rich. I'll probably do a Guess Who. So if you've watched this video, you'll know my Guess Who I'm going to do in the future. And I'll probably record that actually after this video. So, so that's little dot number 1. First appearance of Richie Rich. Okay, so that was my unboxing. I'd like to say again, thanks to Dave and Dave. They're both Daves. Both of these packages came from Dave, like 2 different Daves. And I'd like to say thank you to both. And thank you as well for watching this video. And please, I'll give you an extra thanks if you comment and like and subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye for now.